What's up, YouTube? Thought I'd make another video. This one is about women. Now, I don't want anybody to think that I'm dogging out men when I tell them that we need to change. You know, it's just simple evolution. Women, on the other hand, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with them, cause y'all confused. I thought about it and y'all really confused. Why do I say this? Well, y'all get wrapped up in what the media portrays as manhood, and y'all deny what y'all want in a man. Want a man to be dominant, especially sisters. Y'all want a man to be dominant. Mainly, I'll say because y'all want a man that can handle a nigga moment. You know what a nigga moment is? Somebody step on your shoes, somebody push you out the way, and then your man standing right there like a damn faggot. No offense. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want a man to be able to work his charm or whatever to take care of that situation and get an apology and make you never forget that you are a lady and you need to be respected. A submissive man can't provide you that. All right? I'm telling you that right now. A dude that is higher class, a little bit more refined, didn't want to be in the club in the first place, you know? Yo, check this out. Boring dudes sit back and wonder at bed, they lay in bed at night, how could I be more boring? How could I get to work faster? You know, how could I avoid more confrontation with that guy? They become a separate, completely different species from a more confrontational African American black man or black woman. So you got to put them to the side and let them date whoever they want, because y'all not even the same species. You know what I'm saying? Women want a dominant man because this is a world where dominance pays and submissiveness hurts. All right? Y'all lied to yourselves about it the whole time. You guys set up a bar that is so high for dominance that y'all want a man to be dominant in the boardroom, the bedroom, and the block. Really? I mean, look, going back to Beyonce real quick. She wants a man to come home from work, take off his three-piece suit, and put his do-rag on, and then she'll cater to him. What are you going to do? Are you going to sling rocks? What kind of stupid... It's just... another stupid song. Another really, really dumb song. If your status ain't hood, I ain't checking for you. That must have been written by a man. Because a woman would have said, you know, this is kind of stupid. You really want me to say this? And a man would be like, yes. Why? Because it's pushing our insecurity buttons. A man's going to push another man's insecurity buttons. A man's going to pull your punk card. A woman is just going to follow the money. A man's going to go into the media and start pushing a black man's insecurity buttons with these songs of, if you ain't making enough money, then your woman's going to leave you. Roscoe the Thug nigga's digging out your girl's back while you at work. So, flat out, black men, black women, I got a solution. I got two solutions, by the way. It's two solutions. One, date outside your race early and often. That's right. Date outside your race early and often. Because as soon as you start to get a little money in your hand and you start to get a little certification, you're going to see more people of different color anyway. Ain't no sense in trying to be loyal to the back on the block niggas and the back on the block shorties when they're going through back on the block problems. You know what I mean? I used to work in the shelter system, and there used to be dudes patrolling the area. You know, they got union jobs, and they circling the block for little women who got kids and trying to be, Captain Save the Day. I don't say Captain Save All. Captain Save the Day is gonna get got. You know, the shelter system, the shelter system in New York City teaches a woman how to be a player real nice. And I've seen the game put down on niggas so bad. I saw this one dude pay around 5 figures for a girl's attention, and I'm pretty sure he only got to see her shoulder. That's my word. All right? Don't stop looking for damsels in distress. If you want to be happy, Start dating outside your race early and often. That's my solution number one. Solution number two is for the boys. Matter of fact, it's for the men and for the women. It's a term I like to call masculine equity. What is it? Well, as a man, you have a responsibility to chase any state certification, any kind of degree, any kind of testable skill that's going to help you in the job market. That means, yes, an education, a high school diploma, GED, commercial driving license, security license. I don't care what the hell it is. A chef license. You have to bring in a certificate that says you have a certain type of equity in your life. Why I say this? Because life needs it. You need it. You need you need a driving license, don't you? You need something that says, I got this skill. Welding license, truck driving. You have to beat the man at his own game. And his game is certifications. His game is following the rules. His game is going to school, testing something, and passing that test so you could earn a living. A license could probably feed you for like 5 years. Whatever license that is, you get it taken away from you, and you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I say masculine equity, I mean all the things that women know men need to be situated. Like I said, state accreditation, accredited testers, education, clean driving record, and that means you have to be on your best behavior, bruh. It means you have to be a good nigga. It means you have to be a productive nigga. It means you can't smoke weed and get caught all the time. Now, that's another subject. You have to step away from the lower class. Sisters, this has to involve you because y'all raising these men. If you went through your life and you had a son reach 18 without any state accreditations, I'm sorry, you failed as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Either the system beat you or you beat yourself, but you failed as a mother. Same thing with fathers, but since, black men are being raised by their mothers more, I'm looking at you. All right? Point blank period. There's these men that are going through 20s and 30s. They have no weapons. They have no sword and no shield in this job market. All right? And they're acting like people with no sword and shields. They're grabbing on to dear life, to whatever it is that they think that they're good at. Because another masculine equity that sisters are always praising in the media is sexual confidence. And that's the only masculine equity that a lot of sisters are really looking at, sexual confidence. I told this cat one time, if you was incompetent in bed or unemployed, do you think your girl would punch you harder for one or the other? All my boys said, nah, she would beat my ass if I was sexually incompetent. I don't know. Y'all work out that issue. The thing is, y'all want a man to be dominant, right? With sisters, y'all want a man to be dominant. Y'all want a man to be authoritarian in his nature and in his intellect on a situation, any situation. But you're not looking at men, you're not raising men with the tools for that dominance. You know what I'm saying? Clean driving record, that means he probably has to drive at the speed limit. The bad boy probably ain't going to appreciate that. He has to know how to talk to his white boss or his black boss or his black female boss, which is a big trap. If you can't talk to a black female boss, oh my God. Telling you this right now, before this gets too long, sisters, I'm telling you, you gotta raise your young black men to have some kind of accreditation, some kind of skill, some kind of job proficiency, computers, driving, law enforcement, something that is going to allow him to stand on his feet as a man. If he does not have that, you're going to have the consequences of him getting a more menial job and chasing after a menial women. A lot of the problems that black men and women suffer through is because of class. You know, a sister who got her education is a different class than a brother who doesn't. All right? A brother who has his education is a different class from a sister who doesn't. The problem comes from when we start to chase the lower class. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say this. Chasing lower class people is going to get you lower class results. I mean, if they want to be in your class, if they want to be middle class, if you find a man that want to turn his $20,000 an hour to $30,000 an hour. If you want a man that wants to turn his Metro card money into Geico money, into mortgage money, into 401k money, that's good. But if you have a man who's happy with Metro card money, you know, $20,000 a year, and you know, just doing what he got to do, just so he could get some more pussy, you're gonna get those results. All right, stop chasing after lower class men. Interracially date whenever you want to see a movie, get a kiss on the forehead, get some corny poetry, cornball yourself out, do the whole thing, because we're chasing after that negative stereotype. We're chasing after the nigger stereotype when we get our education, and that's hurting us. Let the lower class come to you. Don't go down to the lower class. I don't know if I could say that more politically correct, but if you are in the lower class, it's your job to get equity in your life. Get equity in your life, assert dominance as a man. And that's all I got to say about it. If you think I'm wrong, hit me up. If you like the comments, check me out. All right, deuces.